Guys, hello from center of Kyiv. Misha and I came to our usual spot, and you know what? Finally, I can go outside and record my video because 2 days, day and night, it was heavy raining in Kyiv, and like for me, was recording a video outside was just impossible because it wasn't stop even for like half an hour. So finally today we have a sun and a little bit warm, that warmer than previous days. So I see like a lot of people outside enjoying the good weather, and we as well recorded our video. Recently, couple nights, I have, and many Ukrainians in Kyiv, good night, like sleeping well because it's been quiet. I didn't hear any explosions and even air raid sirens. A little bit unusual, you know. Usually it's like 11 p.m., 10 p.m. and it's starting. But today we had air raid siren during the day, something about like 1 or 2 p.m. It was because of MiG-31K took off in Russia or Belarus, I don't remember, and this is why we have air raid siren. And it's, what time is now? Sunset time, 7:30, April 3rd, and maybe like 40 minutes ago air raid siren was clear. It lasted like also like for 40 minutes maybe because of ballistic threat from Kursk. So thankfully everything quiet. What I cannot say about other cities in Ukraine. City soon may become like a frontline city. It's very often explosions there. Kharkiv, unfortunately, yesterday I saw reports from mayor that within 40 minutes it was 14 explosions, and the sad news from Kryvyi Rih. Zelensky posted the photo in Telegram and his evening reports about 4 civilians died in the city of Kryvyi Rih because of ballistic attack on the city. I couldn't add these photos, but I added this to my Telegram channel. You can find the link down below in the description box, because I couldn't add these photos to my YouTube and any social media. So that's it. And what we're going to talk about today, I'm thinking to walk to Maidan, show you a little bit of Kyiv during this nice weather, nice sunset, because we're expecting next week cold weather and minus even at night, minus degrees. So I'm going to talk about like the situation about ceasefire is coming to the dead end, and I don't see any signs, and many Western leaders also of the war could be ended very soon. So this is what we're going to talk today, and just check a little bit of Kyiv, and I'm happy to see people outside, and at least you can walk, because the weather was just terrible. For me as a vlogger, it was not possible to record the video outside. So let's go. So on my way to Maidan, down the hill, I would like to thank you for becoming sponsors of my channel, and thank you for your matches, coffees, for your emails and comments. I read all the comments, but sometimes don't have time to reply to all of them. But thank you so much for your attention. You help in algorithm on YouTube find my content interesting and promote this for more people. I see our community is growing, and really thank you so much. And I have some news about what I'm doing. I took a part in collaboration with other YouTubers. Maybe you can see me somewhere or this promotion. I'm just happy to announce this today, because previously I was busy with collecting money for my friend. He's on the front line in Kursk region, and they need a car, and because of you we collected almost 20,000 hryvnia, which I transferred for his bank account, and tag him in Instagram and share his link in the Telegram, also in my channel. So, and I add his link in the description box, so you can check and and so on. And right now I'm and other YouTubers, we collecting money for 104th Brigade and another brigade also in the front. It's Easter campaign. We collecting money for trucks. Trucks is being delivered from abroad to Ukraine, and it's called like basket of trucks for Easter. And usually this is like volunteer company called Car for Ukraine. For Easter we'll give a gift with we'll give, let's say, a basket of pisanki. Pisanki, it's a handmade, handwritten, hand-painted eggs. But now it will be basket of vehicles. And these vehicles will be donated to the front. And I have my link. You can see how many another YouTubers collecting money, and with this money, this Car for Ukraine buying the cars and transfer them to the front this summer, I guess, while they preparing everything. And you can find my page and also donate as well. All the details you can find on their page, and you can see there my photos. I also received some photos with my logo, some huge trucks. So I think this is a cool idea to collaborate with someone and help to raise money, speak about Ukraine, and you can see like all other YouTubers there. Once I took a part in one stream with all of them. So it's like also what I'm doing right now. So as always, thank you for your supporting, even like if you donate for Ukraine, for other, let's say, YouTubers or other people, other friends, if you support in Ukraine, even by like, commenting, sharing content, it's also very important, because believe me or not, many people not very interested in politics, and many abroad thinking that the war is over and everything is fine, and something like that. So as always, guys, thank you for your support and your attention. And Misha and I, we almost in Maidan. So what I can see right now, the war has reached the dead end. Let's remember that 18th of March, it was the call between Putin and Trump, and they agreed on energy ceasefire, let's say. Later, Ukraine count more than 8 times attack on our energy system and other places, and we blame Russia. Of course, we cannot trust Russia, and we blame them. And Russia also blame us. So what I want to say by this point, both sides, Ukraine and Russia, blaming each other. And US, as a negotiator, let's say, the President Trump is the person who is interested in the ceasefire and make the deal and stop this war. I don't see any comments, any reports, any critics about broken the ceasefire, the attacking, and so on. Nothing. So I found this, that President Trump and US have very passive position about Ukraine and Russian war, because it should be some agreement or critics, I don't know, it should be something, some speech, and so we see, yeah, what's going on. And I have all of these questions, what's next? And let's also remember that a week ago, I guess, it was agreements about ceasefire on the Black Sea. And Trump mentioned something about the reduced sanctions on Russia. And still, up until now, there is no answer about this case. We are still waiting. Also, this week has been a little bit quiet in terms of meetings, some conclusions, because 23rd, 24th and 25th, it was negotiations and meetings in Riyadh, and was like something was going on. But this week, like what's today, Thursday, nothing, let's say. And next week also, like I find this like a little bit quiet, and like what is going on next, what we are planning, and there's still no decisions about military help for Ukraine and other help and support, like no plans at all, which is showing us that the peace and ceasefire is very far from the reality. And many articles, I will find the link and I add this, I read yesterday, written that the chances, like before it was like something about the Easter and so on, the chances that it will be reach ceasefire for 20th of April on the Easter. This year, by the way, we have Easter for Catholics and Orthodox on the same day, are very close to zero. And I have another question. Soon will be 100 days marked as Trump is president of the United States. And of course, he would like to, I think so, present some picture, some situation, some information about war in my country. And there's still nothing. So let me know in the comments below what do you think about all that. And because my opinion that I shared in my previous video, there is no chance that the war with Russia will end very soon. But also I forgot to mention that Trump mentioned that he will increase the sanction on Russia recently, and then he said that Zelensky will have huge problems about this deal about rare earths minerals. I also mentioned this in my previous video. So we don't know what to expect, but for me the most important what I noticed that really Putin tries to win some time, because our military help that we have during the Biden times, let's say Biden was the president, we will have enough till June, July. So from summer, we question what we will have and how we could fight. Also some important information from Russia side. Ryabkov is Deputy Foreign Minister of Russian Federation since 2008. In one of his interviews recently, maybe 1-2 days ago, mentioned that the war between Russia and Ukraine, I don't remember exactly how he said, but it was something like US should check the root of this war. And the root of this war is expanding NATO to the east and militarization of Ukraine. That is the root of this war. And that is showing us that is Russia only thinking about the capitulation and of Ukraine and the militarization of Ukraine, and adding to Russia many regions of Ukraine. So what is the victory for Russia? Get all of Ukraine. So nothing has changed, the idea doesn't change, and make the ceasefire is impossible, because as I mentioned before, who can influence Putin to stop this war? I don't know. So I guess that's it for today, and we will hope for quiet nights, and we will see April, May, June, the situation, what is going on. I hope the Europe also supporting us, and who knows. So of course I'm worried a little bit, but we all worried, but we understand it's our reality and we continue living our life. So guys, thank you so much for your supporting. Misha and I are very happy that you're watching our channel, and as always, thank you for your support. I'm so happy for this weather, and getting dark is later, because this last 6 days ago on Sunday we switched the time, and up until 8 p.m. it's not dark, and I'm happy to record my video as later as I can, collecting more news and the situations, and post it. So some shots of Kiev, and see you very soon. Thank you guys, and hope for the best and preparing for the worst. Misha saying goodbye. Misha is happy, Tanya is happy too, and my city also seems happy, and just living our life. So goodbye.